Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. This one is going to be kind of different. I've been wanting to do some kind of like drunk video. As you guys all know, I am not a drinker. I think it's been like 6 years since my last alcoholic beverage, but I figured I still haven't done the review of the Cinderella Tournament. And I don't really feel like doing a review on the Cinderella Tournament. Not because it wasn't good or anything, but it just didn't really catch my attention. So I wanted to do something special, and I wanted to do like a little drinking thing just to see how I am, because I've never seen myself doing that. So I'm going to rewatch the Cinderella Tournament and just, shots every now and then and see what happens. So I got the first one. No other YouTuber really mentions what they're drinking, so I don't really know the legalities behind that. So I'm just going to say the name of this is what a wizard would use as an attack. Figure that out if you can. First one before we even start, because, yeah. Ugh. I hate everything about all of this. I specifically chose one that apparently is supposed to be pretty easy. It's not bad. I mean, I don't like it, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. If you're wondering what I'm drinking over here, it's Crystal or Clear America Vanilla and Cream. It's I got rid of caffeine and soda like, I don't know, it's going on like 4 months now at least, and switched over to sparkling water because I missed the carbonation. Yeah, you're gonna see this face a lot, like the face. It's just because of like old things that have happened, and alcohol. It's just So let's start. I'm starting with the Natsu Sumire versus Hina versus Rina versus Itsuki. I really can't wait for Stardom to come back from this whole quarantine thing. I've really missed watching wrestling. Rina's eyes. She's got the Asian eyes. She's what I believe are called monolids. My favorite type of lid of eyes. Itsuki's hair really fits her. It like frames it. It's like it's hugging her face. It's it's kind of cute actually. Oh, these are Twizzler twists, sweet and sour. It after work, I bought all the stuff for my next 2 days off, and the line, I got into the wrong line. I picked the young-looking person who does the groceries with the money, and it was not the right choice. I should have went with the older woman because she was good and mine was bad. I was in line for 30 minutes. Yeah, I know. Everyone's supposed to be staying home, but I was literally in line for like 30 minutes. Every register was just like a long long aisle. So while I'm waiting for the entrances to go through, let me talk about some bullshit. This is gonna be like 18 plus stream. This is gonna just be me, no filters. So get ready for some profanity, folks. Some bullshit with Twitch, right? So I have an account on Twitch. It's called Okametal. Okametal. That's like my main one. I can't get into it because every time I try to sign in, it wants to send me a code for me to put into the thing to like save the account's like virginity or something. I don't know. But the problem is I don't remember which email I used. I believe I made this around the time when I was email spamming. And what I mean by that is that I was creating new emails all the time to get free trials for things. Really scummy thing to do, but I've grown since then. And so I don't know the email that I used, right? So I don't know which one to check. I have access to all of those emails still, but I just don't know which one to check. And because for some reason Twitch's emails go directly to the trash. I don't know if that's for everyone else, but every email that I've got on my main account, damn, Samire is so hot. By the way, this is the first time watching the Cinderella Tournament with the edited version, and not the live stream. So, Samire with the live stream camera, it's fine. She's Samire, but up close like this, it gets you. It But anyway, so the shitty thing is Twitch won't won't tell me what email I used. Even though I know the username and password, they won't tell me what email I used, so I can't get into it. Here's the weird shit, though. It's still connected to my PS4, like my PS4 account. So I can still stream on that account, but I can't access it at all. So I don't know what to do. I don't want to create a new one because all of my stuff's on that old one. If anybody knows a solution to this, please tell me. Itsuki is so cute. She's so precious. And she looks like she's going to throw up. That's the best thing about her. How about, because I know I'm a lightweight, I'll take one for every match. And I believe there are... Oh, no. Never mind. I forgot I was doing the Cinderella Tournament. Not one for every match. That would literally kill me. I don't know. I'll just wait a while. Rina's got some really good drop kicks. I really like Itsuki's outfit. It's unique, not just because it's white and every other wrestler has a really colorful outfit. It's unique because everyone else's outfit kind of follows the same formula or blueprint. You know what I mean? And Itsuki's seems different. I really like Rina's hair in this. That's a really cute hairstyle that I think would really make girls with shorter hair look cuter. Don't listen to her, Itsuki. Don't listen to her. You can tell Itsuki doesn't watch Stardom. Because if she did, she would know trusting Samire in any way is not the right way to go. Can you imagine if Itsuki did the Bronco Buster? That shit would be insane. Is Itsuki in Stars yet? At this point? I forget. No, yeah. It had to have already happened. Nice. Hina's got Hina's probably my favorite out of the three sisters. And not just because she's in Queen's Quest. It just kind of happened to work that way. I really like her ripcord judo throw. It's really interesting. I wonder how badly that whip hurts. For real. Because that looks like it's a legit whip. So I think worst case scenario, it doesn't hurt that bad. Wait, worst case scenario? No. Best case scenario is that it doesn't hurt that bad, but worst case would be that it probably hurts as much as a whip would hurt if you think about it. One of the reasons why I got snacks was because the last time I got drunk, I remember being super hungry the whole time. And I don't know why. You would think that that wouldn't make you hungry, but it did for me, and I kind of feel hungry now. I got the barbecue Pringles. The only problem is I'm gonna go through all of my snacks today, and then my next 2 days, which are my days off, I'm gonna have no snacks. That was a crazy angle for that Bronco Buster. I gotta say, it was. I feel like the angles usually weren't like that. So Samira won, 5 minutes 6 seconds with the Masaki what? Masaki special beta version. Is this a new move? I moved away from the mic to breathe. Oh, that's just her. That's her move. That's what I was calling the modified cutie special. So what is that? The Misaki special? Momo versus Starlight? That happened? I can't remember. Yeah, see, like, sometimes it just feels like it's really small. And, like, it's not capturing as much as it was before. I don't know. I don't understand this stuff, guys. I really don't. Misaki Oda? Is that what it's named after? I have a feeling that's getting captured on the mic. Damn it. These are really good. I want to eat these more. I guess I'll have to stick with the Twizzlers. I miss Starlight's black hair. I don't know if you know this, but I actually prefer just straight black hair. Like, that's my favorite hair color, is just black hair. I want you to win the red belt as well, Momo. I love Starlight Kid's theme. Does that look like a heart? Oh my god, it does. I've never been able to do the heart stuff like this one because of my thumbs. I can't, like, it never looks like a heart to me because I got the hitchhiker's thumbs. And then this one I almost cut off when I was a kid. So, like, it's really weird and it does weird stuff. See, like, oh. I wonder what was holding back Starlight from being her true self. Because we've noticed that lately she has been uploading a lot more dance covers that were a little bit more provocative. It just seems like she's very willing to be, like, sexy. You know what I mean? And I'm wondering if her age was what was holding her back, or if her school was holding her back. Like, maybe they wouldn't have allowed that stuff. So, like, because it's weird that as soon as she graduated, all of a sudden she's doing K-pop dance covers, like, every week. Like, I don't know. I love Momo's outfit. It's like, it's so cool. And I honestly can't tell you whether I like this version better or the one with the black still in the middle. Like, this one, obviously, is great for reasons. But the other one, I felt like just kind of looked better, like, aesthetically. Like, as an outfit. This one's obviously good to look at because, dude. But the other one I felt like looked better as like a uniform or a gear of wrestling variety. Yeah, Momo's definitely out of her league here. Like, she's doing good. Like, she's really holding her own and whatnot. But, like, you can tell that doing these high-speed maneuvers is, like, the hardest thing for her to do. Which is crazy because she's super athletic. Like, before she joined wrestling, she was like that drop kick was awesome. Before she joined wrestling, she was like a bomb ass softball player. Like she was really good. Apparently, like in her last softball game at school, she like hit, I don't know, it was like 2 home runs or something. But yeah, that drop kick that just happened, like right in the beginning. I love Starlight Kid selling. She has her own special kind of flair in selling. Like she's not crazy like Mayu or intense like Azumi, but she kind of ragdolls and throws herself a little bit, and it makes things look really cool. You know, when I first watched this, Starlight Kid guy. There was a guy holding a sign that said Starlight Kid guy. I didn't see that before. When I first watched it, like before we started watching this and stuff, I thought that Starlight Kid actually had a chance of beating Momo. Which, when I was on the Smack It Down podcast as a special guest, and we were talking about the Cinderella Tournament, I stated that as well, and he seemed very surprised to hear that. I don't know, I just felt like Starlight's really good at this stuff. You know, like these elimination matches. It was like, that's kind of like her specialty. Nice. I love Momo's Uranagi. Oh, that Samato was sick. If you guys remember, Starlight Kid wasn't supposed to be in the tournament. So, I'm curious to know how much of this was planned. Oh, that is such a cool reversal. Momo's reversing the Ki-chan bomb into the B driver. That was so cool. And then beat her with the running B driver. Nice. I love Momo. She's so awesome. She's like my favorite. It's funny because for a very long, when I first got into Joshi, my favorite was Asuka for like a long time. Then Momo came back from injury, and I was like, damn, this chick is awesome. Favorite ever since. It took a little while for Momo to take Asuka's place, but Julia. Skide, Julia. I've mentioned this before in my Discord, but it's crazy because Julia, like her physical appearance, love you, Jungle. Her physical appearance aren't like things that I typically look for when I'm checking the boxes on attractiveness. But for some reason, Julia, like, she I find her really attractive, even though she doesn't have the things that I find the most attractive. You know what I mean? Jungle talks way too fast. Being a Jungle fan is pain, man. I love Jungle though. She's so awesome. I think we all love Jungle, don't we? Oh, Tam. I've been loving this Tam and Julia feud on Twitter. It's like the best thing ever. Ooh. I think Tam just basically dared Julia to do a panty flash shot like she did. Thank you, Tam. I love Julia. You guys know I love Julia. She's just so weird. It's like really hot in here. I had my fan in my window for a while, but there's like some kind of bug like chirping out there, and it was getting picked up on the mic, so I had to shut it and move my fan inside, which you guys could probably hear. If you're wondering what I keep doing, looking up here, even though the thing I'm watching is right here, is I can't really just be doing one thing a lot of the time, and since I've already seen this before, Like during the entrances and stuff, I don't really feel like paying too much attention. So I put on Paul Blart, Mocap, because this lately this has been my put on as background noise movie. All right, just making sure the sound was off. I think we all knew. I mean, a lot of people's predictions had Julia going to the finals, so I think we all knew the outcome of this one. It is cool to see Julia in her gray outfit though, instead of the black one. I like the black one, but for some reason I just feel like it doesn't fit Stardom. It has been 20 minutes. I will watch this one and then after do another. Julia should, or Jungle should pretty much always win a like a test of strength like that. For anybody in Stardom anyway. I wonder who's calling this match. Because I think technically Jungle has the seniority here. But I don't know if that's what determines who's calling a match, seniority. I think it's just whoever's better at it, right? Yo, Julia is tan. Holy cow, I didn't even notice until this shot where it's like her in contrast with Jungle with the mat, where Jungle has her in like the headlock with her legs. It's like Julia's just so much more noticeably tan. It's pretty cool. I like when Asian women don't try to like purposely keep themselves whiter. I think that's just like, it's so dumb to do that. Like to, man, Jungle, like, I don't know, ever since that injury, I feel like Jungle's power moves have seemed a lot more dangerous than they used to be. It makes me worried, honestly. Because, like, she almost dropped Julia right on her head. And Jungle's almost never has done a good scoop slam. Oh, how cool would it have been instead of pulling the arm back like that, she put it through her legs, like through Jungle's legs, and pulled it that way. I wonder if Jungle's injury has had lasting effects. Like, I think she just did an interview recently where she might have talked about it, but I didn't really see it. I can't remember how this ends. Like, I remember who wins, obviously, but, like, I don't remember how. I hope it's something that keeps Jungle strong. I feel like it was, if I'm remembering correctly. I've noticed that Julia, when doing the forearm things, she's, like, targeting the neck. Whereas I feel like a lot of the Stardom wrestlers, when they do that, they target the chest. I wonder if that's just like a preference thing or like how they're taught. Oh, I love it. Jungle's just like, right punch. Yeah, these two are putting on a really good match. Ooh, the Jungle Buster, man. That move scares me, man. DDT. We don't get a lot of DDTs in Stardom. I think the last person to use it was Hazuki, maybe? And then before her, I know Hiromi did. She used to do the reversal DDT. I have a feeling I'm not going to have trouble falling asleep tonight. Oh, the Stealth Viper, I think, right? Is that how she beats her, the Stealth Viper? Oh, she passes out. I love that, man. Jungle, I love that they're still willing to keep her looking strong. Like, she can never win the big match, but she ain't no bitch, you know? I love, like, Jungle is so amazing. Like, she has this, like, as you guys know, I really, like, looked up to and, like, really felt like Hiromi did more for Stardom than people think she did. Like, she was one of the people that I will always remember in Stardom. And Jungle's the exact same way. She may never win big, but Stardom would not be as great as it is now if it wasn't for Jungle. Think about it. Every person who gets, like, their first singles belt or whatever, one of their first defenses, and usually one of their best defenses, is against Jungle, because they know they can get an amazing match out of her. It's insane. All right, so I'm just gonna let it autoplay to the next one while I pour the next shot. and probably like blur this side of the screen or something. Enjoy the match. Azumi versus Konami. I can't remember who wins this. It's not. It's Konami, isn't it? Yeah, it has to be Konami. To the queens. Yeah, I accidentally had to buy like a much bigger bottle than I wanted to, because like I said, I researched which one I wanted to do first, and then I went to go look for it. They had two sizes at the store that I work, but the smaller one was sold out, and I didn't feel like going in the back or asking someone to go into the back to check because I know how that feels. So I just grabbed the bigger one, which most likely is gonna go to waste after this. But I'll save it because if people like this, then I might do something again in the future. I don't know. All right. Was it Dozo? Domo, I think, right? Is that Japanese or Korean? I think it's Domo, right? Like Domo, I don't know, whatever. Ugh. Getting this ready. Ugh. Think happy thoughts. Think happy thoughts. Think happy thoughts. I'm such a pussy. Ooh. Oh, Azumi attacked her. Whoa. See, if you're ever drinking and you want a really good chaser, I just found out this is really good because like the power of the vanilla, like it's enough to dilute that. Who doesn't love Azumi, man? Azumi's so cool. I really look forward to seeing her career progress. I think she could really, like, she could be the next, like, EO. Which I don't like saying things like that because I kind of think it's a little disrespectful. But what I meant by the next EO is that, like, someone who's really well renowned for their ability. You know, like, they're going to be one of the best ability around, like, ability-based around the wrestling world. Where they aren't necessarily praised for their other stuff like charisma or promos, which Io was pretty good at, but Io was always known as like the best wrestler, like ability wise. You know, the phrase best wrestler, man or woman or whatever, or male or female, comes up a lot when talking about Io. But I think the same thing is gonna happen to Azumi. And Konami is such a G in the ring. Like, it really makes you realize that, oh, Konami's barefoot. Did she stop wearing shoes with this new outfit? I don't know what I'm dancing to. There's no music. This match is really good, though. Azumi and Azumi and Konami really click. Really, really well. And I think it's just two really awesome talents in the ring, you know, like Konami's awesome. She had that little swagger after she won where she was like, yeah, what? What's that? Is that how she does it? Or is it like that? Because I know it's like the triangle dancer. That's a cool pose. All of Stardom have cool poses like this. This is kind of the dumbest one. I don't like that one. But like Queen's Quest, awesome. Utami's like that or something like that, or yeah, I think it's like that. Yeah, something like that. That was really cool the way she does that. And then stars. Awesome. Jamie. Shooty. Shooty is so cool. She's like, when I picture like a female warrior, that's what I think. Shooty. Shooty's scream is really scary. I like how Shooty has like a lot of muscles and it's obvious that she does, but she's not toned. You know what I mean? Like she's got some fat on her. I think that's a lot of the times that's a lot more attractive than the other way around. Dude, Shooty's like screaming face when she has people in submissions is awesome. That's like photo worthy, you know, like a big moment's photo worthy. It just looks really, really cool. Is that a shadow or is that... Where's my face just right? No, it's a shadow. Oh. These guys are being very physical with each other. I love it. Oh. Nice. You know, Jamie, she's one of those weird ones that, like, she gets a lot of credit, but, like, you still feel like she doesn't get enough credit. You know what I mean? I can't believe I had Azumi beating Shooty in the second round. What the hell was I smoking? Oh, in a lot of ways, Jamie is like B, but I feel like she's just better. Tap, tap, tap. Shuri will break your arm. Do you think if all of the Stardom girls fought for real, that Shuri would beat all of them like super easy? Because she's the only one with real like fighting experience other than Arisa. But Arisa's only had fighting experience in kickboxing, whereas Shuri has fighting experience in MMA. And I feel like if you put two people in just a regular fight, the person who has the most experience in fighting that isn't limited is probably going to win. Saki. Saki's a little PO'd that Tam gave away her ID online. And I don't blame her. I don't blame her. That's a funny way to back out. She basically said that she was going to give away Tam's ID, line ID, if she won. But because all Tam's fans seemed excited to get her ID, Saki was like, no, I'm not going to do that then. You can tell Tam's kind of beat up over the fact that Arisa isn't there. Dream Shine. Dream Shine. Ah, she's so cute. Tam really can do everything, man. She's insanely awesome. I wonder if the fact that they didn't use Saki's theme means that she's gonna get a new theme now that she's in Odotai. I love Odotai's new theme. It sounds so awesome. But I really love Tam's new theme. Like I've said it before, I would legit put this in my playlist and listen to it. Tam got her little battle axe spear stuck on something. Tam just has it, you know? She just knows how to draw you in. It's awesome. She was born to perform in some way. Oh man, I can't remember who wins this. Like, I legit can't. I think it's Saki. See, I'm not really feeling anything too much. I think I'm waiting too long in between shots. So I'm going to take another one. Another one. I think, if I remember correctly, I think this one has like a not very high alcohol count. And not as high, I should say. And I think that might be what's... I think I'm treating this like a high alcohol shot when it's not. Maybe. Domo. Dragon screw. Dragon screw. Ugh. Why do people do this? Seriously, it's so gross. Oof. Like, and this is one of the best tasting ones I've ever drank, and it's gross. So Saki's got Tam in some kind of a leg submission here. Saki, as you guys, some of you guys might know, I have a Giphy Cat account where I clip different moves from all of the wrestlers, and I put them up there with like a name and everything, and you could search by name or move or whatever. Saki is one of the hardest ones to do because half of her moves I cannot find a name for at all. Tam's backwards exorcist walk into the roll up, amazing, so good. Like, she's so cool. Like, I wish I was half as talented as her. Kiku. I think Saki wins this, doesn't she? Tam tried to do the 1399 or whatever, that move that Arisa does, the kick off the top rope, and she failed. But it was a sweet gesture. Sweet gesture. Tam won. Oh yeah, because we all thought... Duh. We all thought Tam was going to go to the finals. Tiger suplex. Tam's suplexes are so awesome because she has a high angle. And it makes them so different from other people's suplexes. Because her suplexes are more like drivers. Because she like goes up, boom, down. Where other ones, they go like in an arc. Kamitani. She's so cute. I'm a big fan of Kamitani. She's becoming like not like one of my favorites, I wouldn't say, but like she's a bias wrecker for sure. Like without a doubt. I really like Natsuko's new like look and everything. It's really cool. I think she really pulls it off well. I know some people don't like it because it reminds them too much of Yoshiko. And to that, I completely agree. I do not blame anybody for wanting to scrub Yoshiko from their memories. Saya's another one that's got that entertainment aspect down. Look at Saya take this so seriously. It's so adorable. So yeah, this match, I'm not really focusing on it too much because it's Saya versus Natsuko. It's going to be like a Stardom equivalent of a squash match. You know, Saya's going to get a little bit of offense in, maybe get an almost pin, but then Natsuko is going to kill her. Best looking face wash kicks from Natsuko so far. Knowing that this wasn't planned, I think Kamitani did a very good job of bringing it. Like with how this played out, I honestly wouldn't have guessed that Kamitani wasn't supposed to be in the tournament originally. I think it was a double back handspring or something like that. The Mutalak. It's really cool that Kamitani does a Mutalak. Because I think the only other person to do one was, I don't know. Who was the other person to do a Mutalak? Another one. Just one more. And that'll be it. Probably for the whole video. Kamitani's hits were a little weak there. The clothesline, bleh. Kamitani did not take that well. But she's new, you know? Like, I think these Stardom rookies are being so unfairly judged because they're already so good. Oh, that frog splash by Nasco though? What? That was sick. Like, I see that and I'm like, yeah, that ended the match. She got so much height, and then her bounce, like, she bounced off the air when she hit. It was insane. It's so gross, guys. It's really, really gross. I honestly fucking hate this. Ugh. Why did I ever want to do this? Like, I really don't understand why I ever wanted to do this. Micah. She looks like she's wearing a wig. Broken hand. I'm pretty sure it was a finger, buddy. You're trying to hide the fact that you broke 2 separate fingers on 2 separate hands. And then her fingers are all taped up. She needs to be more careful with her digits. Alright, I'm going to skip the entrance. Get right to the match. Because this is already going to be a long video. I'm just tired. Is this how other people get when they drink? They just get tired? Because I kind of feel like everyone else gets like oomphed up. But I just kind of like don't want to do anything. I just want to like lay down and watch Paul Blart. I'm really glad Micah switched to a black outfit because I think it really fits her. The original was good, don't get me wrong, but it just felt like it was too much of a copy of Utami's for it to really stand out as her own outfit. It just kind of felt like she was like, because she's already so connected with Utami, both being from judo, like long judo careers of them, and the fact that they got matched up as like super rookies. Oh, it's coming, guys. Anyway, so they got matched up as super rookies too. So like there's all these connections between them already. But then Micah has this red outfit that literally looks like she's just wearing Utami's old outfit. And it was just not very good. But then when she comes to Stardom and she's wearing this black outfit, she was like, it's like her now. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't have to be black. It could have been any color. But, like, this feels like it's her now. Like, this is her character. And it's awesome. And I love how Micah's, like, a submission expert. When you see her, you think power wrestler, right? Power. Her big size, boom, muscles, whatnot. But then but then, like, all of her moves are, like, technical or submission based. And then you find out that her, like, hero, I wouldn't say hero, but, like, the person she wants to emulate or be kind of like is Zack Sabre Jr. So, like, that's not what she was, like, what her appearance looks like. Like, Zack Sabre Jr., you see that dude and you're like, yeah, that dude needs to rely on some technical shit because he is a twig. But then you got Micah over here. Oh, drop kick. But then you got Micah over here and she's like, like She-Hulk, you know? I might have rushed it with the shots because I'm definitely feeling things now. And this match, like, I know I'm not really talking about the match a lot, but like this match is really good. When I first watched this, I didn't expect too much because Utami's not very skilled yet, and neither is Micah. But so I was like, hey, them two together, they would not be able to put on a good match. But they proved me wrong. They actually put on a phenomenal match. Like, they both went in. You can tell that they're trying their hardest to make this memorable. Oh, if you watch, you can tell that they're really putting their all into this. So, like, they're selling crazy. They're hitting hard. They really, really want this match to, like, stand out. And it did. If someone See, this is the same way. It's only like half flavored. What the hell is this bullshit? Like, oh, that was a sick sell there. The time. This camera angle, though. Sometimes I feel like a perv while watching Stardom because the camera angle, because they're always low down like that. Sometimes the camera angle during like pins and stuff is literally just like a close up of one of the girls' crotches, and it makes me feel like a perv because like you, like I instinctively like start looking other places other than like right in the middle of the screen because that's where like. So it's like I'm like, oh come on, this is not tasteful. You know what I mean? But yeah, this match is really memorable, and if someone had a memory that was like much better than a goldfish's. Like, I have a really bad memory, and I really hate it. Like, it really makes me sad because I like forget a lot of things. Like, I went to a number of different WWE shows, and I can't remember any of them. I just know that I went there. I don't remember anything from any of them. Like, that fucking sucks. You know, I'm really glad that this match ended in a time limit draw because I remember that now. Because, well, for one, it sets up something for later, obviously. But it really helps Micah stand on her own as as another super rookie. Oh, Utami, when she tries to do the rope suplex, freaking awesome. I'm so glad she added that to her repertoire. If you don't know where she got that from, you can go watch the training video that she has of where she's training with this dude, and he teaches her like a bunch of different suplexes, and that's one of them. And this after match scuffle here, one of the best we've seen in a while. Like, it really feels good, like in the beginning. Like, it kind of fizzles out there towards the end, but like in the beginning, it feels realish, you know? Like, it doesn't feel staged as much as some of the other ones. But the fact that they were able to get pulled away and, like, not give a shit that easily, like, also kind of adds to the realism because these are two level-headed people. They're not emotional people. Like, Utami is pretty much a robot at this point. And Micah doesn't really show too much emotion either. So, like, this really fits both of their characters, that they would get into the moment at the end. Like, but then they get pulled apart and they're like, right. Your nails are pretty cute, Hannah. I agree. You know, it's funny. Getting into Stardom and, like, Joshi wrestling, it surprisingly got me a lot more into fashion. Like what they do, like I love their outfits, I love their hair, I love their nails. I think it's really cool, and I really love hearing about it. Those chips are fucking bomb. You know, it's crazy that Mayu won the first and second Cinderella tournament. Because Io and Kairi, right? They really overshadowed her a lot. One thing I really, really love that I don't really mention a lot, or ever, I don't think, is that I really love the head bobs that Hana does with her entrance, where she goes like, boom, boom, boom. There's just something really appealing about it, like attractive wise, like as a male and she's a female. Yeah, like it draws me in. I'm like, wow, she's really cute. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the hair flipping, but I like it better when she's like subtle about it, where she's like, and the hair isn't flipping, so it can't be the hair flipping. Dude, all of Stardom has some dope ass entrance themes. I just realized that I pretty much said that I liked the entrance theme of pretty much every wrestler so far. If you're wondering why I don't drink, it's because I can't limit myself. You know what they say with alcohol? They like lower inhibitions. You do things you normally wouldn't do because you yeah, and I feel like that's what happens to me. Because I'm a very in my head, like, cerebral kind of person. But then once I start drinking, my mind is so, like, cloudy and stuff that I can't think things through. And I just do things. Like, even though I know this is a bad idea and I'm talking about it right now as a bad idea, I'm still going to do it. That's kind of dangerous, isn't it? I shouldn't drink anymore. I got the scrunch face, so obviously I'm going to do it. That is gross. That is so fucking gross. I'm gonna go through all of my snacks and all of my drinks tonight. And I have 2 more days. I don't know. Maybe I can go down to the grocery store tomorrow. But that's super irresponsible because of the whole corona thing. Fuck. I really wish this corona thing wasn't around anymore because it's really causing someone that I care about a lot of trouble. And I think about it all the time. And I really wish it would go away so that, like, their life can go back to normal because it kind of seems like they're really unhappy. So Hana went with the package pile driver, which was awesome. I love that she added that to her repertoire. It's like, it's such a her move, you know? Like, when you think about these wrestlers, you try to think, hey, what moves could they add to the repertoire? And I feel like I'm never good at guessing the right ones, you know? But whenever they do add one, I'm like, holy shit, that fits you so well. Like the Jungle Buster. Money. Is it like that? How is the money? Is it like this? Is this the money symbol? Or is it like... No, that's Queen's Quest. I'd have to go back and watch the... Oh! I have to watch that again. Oh! Hana's standing drop kick hit like Mayu's face. It's fucking great. I love it. Hana is the perfect example of a wrestler who fucked everything up, but then made a huge comeback in a way. Like, I hated her. If you guys remember my original video about her after her her Mexico thing where she goes there and wrestles for a bit and then she comes back. I hated her, like, so bad that I wanted her gone. And then she I don't know if she was just listening to people's stuff that they speak and, like, criticize her, the criticisms of her. I don't know if she was listening to those or not, but she changed. And I think we're all very happy for that because Hana is something special. She could be something really big one day. I don't think she's ever going to be, you know, like one of the best ever. You know, top tier, like Kyrie, EO levels. But she's going to be someone that people really love, you know. It wouldn't be a Mayo match unless we fucking cringe. Like, don't worry, I was cringing on the inside. I feel like my motor skills right now are very, very impaired. So they might not match how I'm feeling on the inside. Yo, this match is, like, really good. Oh, I fucking miss Stardom, guys. I miss Stardom so much. I think this is going to be a good thing for all of us. It's going to be like a refresh, you know? Like, we had some time without it. Now when we go back in, it's going to feel fresh again. Oh, when Mayu goes to hit and Hana, like, reverses it into, like, a headlock. What? That was legit like so smooth, and you could tell it was just two people who were skilled working together, and that's what I love. Ahana's deadlift suplex. This is such a good move for her. It's so awesome. And that's what I love about Stardom, is that there's not really like a single person that you don't cheer for. Like, obviously I want certain people to win over other people. But like, I want to cheer for them all because they're all so likable. There's things about them that are likable. And I think that's something really cool because I don't think we need the face heel dynamic anymore. I think it's a dead thing. Like, I don't think it's needed. Just make characters and let people cheer or boo for who they want. The wrestling has a special type of thing. Sorry, I can't be too articulate here, but that no other form of medium has is that they have active input in real time. Whereas other forms of medium are already made and already that. So when you're making your characters, you have to make your characters with the intended purpose. So you make your villains to not be liked, you make your heroes to be liked, and comedy relief means to be funny. But in wrestling, you just make your characters, and then the fans will decide how they're being responded to. And that's fucking awesome. Like, wrestling really is different than every other form of entertainment in a lot of ways. That elimination, that's fucking scary. I know that, like, it's not that bad, but that's still scary because Mayu does fall at first. Head first. I'm surprised they don't have Daichi in there for that match. Because Daichi's fucking awesome. Oh shit, I don't have a chaser. I need to get the other one. Oh, they want to keep fighting. So you miss all this shit with the live stream camera. This is really cool. Momo! It's so crazy how talented Momo is at 20 years old. This match right here had me so conflicted, Momo versus Julia, because I was like, on one hand, Momo's my favorite, right? But in the second hand, I was like, I really want to see Julia succeed. Why won't this let me open it? And Momo seems to go fucking in on this match. I love it. Just as good. Like, it's just as good at, like, helping. Maybe it's just, like, carbonated sparkling water that, like, is really good as a chaser. Test it out, folks. This one is, peach. Most of the Clear America flavors are way too, like, sweet. Like, they're too sweet. So I can't stand them. But the peach, the strawberry, the lemon, and then now the... Where the fuck did that go? Is this it? No? Where did that go? Oh. The vanilla cream. That one's another one that's really good now. You can tell Momo's really progressed because she, like, she's a lot more getting the crowd into the match than she used to be. Oh, that dodge of the Samato. Julia and Momo, I think, have the potential to put on a fucking 5-star match because Julia is best when things are really rough and gritty, and Momo has a very limited moveset that will help Julia not show her greenness, and Oh, and Momo is really good at being rough. So, like, I feel like these two have the potential to really... You know what I mean? Crack some knuckles. But yeah, this match really had me conflicted because Momo's my favorite. But I'm, like, really loving Julia. Like, Julia's one of my top right now. She's top 4. And that's always hard. You know, seeing two of your top people fight. You don't know who to cheer for. But I knew Julia... look at Momo there with a veteran move. So Momo's on the outside. And Julia runs, hits the bouncy things, the ropes. And then she's running back. And she flips over. But she's flipping over at like a really high velocity. So Momo... You can see her like with her left arm. Like holding her. Like stopping her from going too far. It's really, really cool. Like she like... really fast reaches up and like grabs her from stopping her from trying to go out. It didn't look like Julia was going to go out regardless, but it was really interesting to see Momo with the veteran shit. I only have 2 Twizzlers left. This is not how I plan my days off. I'm going to have no snacks, guys. I'm going to have a lot of food. Don't get me wrong. I bought a lot of food. No snacks. I love when Momo attempts the B driver on the apron because that shit is brutal. Paul Blart is over, by the way. That's how long this fucking show is. See, I'm perfectly fine with that finish. A B driver to the fucking apron. Yes. That is the way to keep Momo strong. A finisher to the apron. Everyone knows the apron is supposed to be this, like, place, you know? I'm back. Hand sanitizer and everything. Because, you know, the global pandemic and whatnot. Creating such a huffle. And this is my last Twizzler. My last one. Even though I kind of like the sweet ones better. Although I actually don't know which one's sweet. And which one's supposed to be... I assume the yellow was sour. Because it says Cherry Kick Citrus Punch. It's funny because I actually like the red ones, the sweet ones better. But my favorite color is yellow. Because growing up, I felt bad that yellow was never anyone's favorite color. And so I decided I would make it my favorite color because I felt bad for it. And then it just kind of became like real. Like I actually started liking the color. Konami and Shuri would be a freaking phenomenal main event match. Unfortunately, that'll only ever happen if one of them has the belt. And I seriously doubt that Shuri's ever getting a belt in Stardom. Singles belt. One of the main ones. Sorry guys, my memory card on my camera is full because this is a long ass fucking show. So I'm switching over to my laptop camera. It's gonna be less quality, of course, but it's there's gonna be video. So sorry if you were enjoying the higher quality. Not that it was too high, but I'm going to have to do this for now on. I keep looking at my camera, unfortunately. That might take me a while to get, but yeah, so Konami and Shuri would be an amazing main event. Not just because they're both skilled, but because they both have connections with each other. They had to have known each other at least a little bit because Konami is Kana's student. Kana known as the Asuka in WWE right now. She is the only disciple of Asuka / Kana. And Shuri used to participate in Kana's shows a lot. And I bet they probably met sometimes. This is a very technical match, which is really awesome. I love technical matches. But I can't remember who wins this. While I pour myself another shot. It's probably someone like... If I had to guess, it'd probably be Shuri, right? Yeah, I remember now. Because originally I thought, hey, there's no way Shuri's gonna go on, because I didn't think they were gonna have Shuri face off against Julia. Because then they would have to have Shuri lose or Julia lose. And I didn't think either was gonna happen. I think what makes it worse is the burning. Because of the cinnamon. Jeez, we're not at the finals yet? Holy crap. You guys have noticed that Stardom shows have gotten way longer ever since the Bushiroad acquisition? They went from being like an hour and a half max to being 2 hours minimum. I'm not complaining, though. More wrestling. I freaking love it. But it's like... It's already almost 1 o'clock in the morning. And I have 3 more matches that equal out to an hour. Uh-oh. All right. Yeah, what I really loved about this tournament is that we got to see this almost resurrection of the Tam Natsuko feud that won my match of the year and feud of the year last year in 2018. So not last year, the year before last year, 2018. It won match of the year and feud of the year. Tam has won match of the year both years by me. Why do I keep looking at that? Both years by me. Sorry, guys. Maybe I should turn that off. There we go. I just turned it around. I didn't turn it off. So she's won match of the year both years. And feud of the year, because her feud with Arisa also won that. I feel like for me to have done that many shots, I should be like way more wasted than this. Alcohol 33% by volume, 66 proof. Yeah, that's not a lot. Saki, she interfered, which caused the crowd to boo, which I love. Is that the crowd is getting a little bit more into the whole booing Odo Tai thing, which is interesting. Yo, Tam's kicks are freaking on point in this match, though. Yo, that suplex on the outside was freaking awesome. Over the top rope. I really love how this tournament was able to push the people that they wanted to push while also keeping certain ones stronger, like protected. Tam is so awesome. Like, she gets it. You know what I mean? I'm trying to find the camera. So she gets it, right? Like, she understands exactly what needs to be done, said, mimed, facial expression to portray the amount of emotion and or plot points that need to be said at the time. She's really good. Now I'm gonna wait a little bit because I feel like it's gonna sneak up on me. Like right now, I feel like I'm at a good point. I also kind of feel pressured to put on a good video. Like, I really wish I could make a video and not want to immediately delete it, because I feel like it's not good enough for you guys. And I don't really feel bad saying that because I know none of you are going to watch this far. Because who gives a shit what I'm saying, right? It's like 2 hours in. I should cut stuff, but I'm going to skip these, what are they called? The things that they end, that they walk into with the music going and all that. I can't believe they had Julia beat Shitty. That's insane to me. Like, insane. Nice back suplex. Love it. Love back suplexes. You guys know me. I love back suplexes and side slams. Those are my faves. It's so weird not seeing myself. I'm going to pop up the... Yeah, there we go. The OBS over here. So that I could see myself sometimes. Because before when I'm talking, I'm looking at the camera up here, over here. And then the camera screen is right next to it, right? But with the laptop camera, I'm watching the Stardom right here. So I can't see myself. So I put myself over here on my other screen. Over here. And it's not good quality. No. Stop it. With the headbutts. Camera. I hate headbutts in wrestling. They are not needed. They don't make things better. They just risk your health and safety. Stop it. Please stop it. And Julia's win here was a little anticlimactic, but I think it fit well. You know, just one off hit accidentally caused Shitty to lose her where she stands, like the way she balance, and then she falls over. So Natsuko attacked Julia right off the bat. This whole tournament made Julia look really strong because she had to fight a lot of decently strong opponents back to back to back. They're doing the part where they're outside and they're just like, Natsuko's beating up Julia. She's throwing her in chairs again. Julia does her best to try to make the chair, like the throwing into the chairs scene, do pretty good. But she's obviously at the same time trying to do them a little safe, which I do not fault anybody for. If you want to be thrown into the chairs and you want to do it the safe way, my heart goes out to you. Because I would rather see you wrestle for 5 more years than do a nasty bump. That's just how I feel. These people's safety mean a lot more to me than epic moments. The body slam onto the chains, that was sick. Natsuko, you are sick. I wonder if I would be this tired if it wasn't like 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock at night. It makes me wonder if I'm like just always tired when I drink or if that's just how I feel now. Nice. Julia's missile drop kicks in this match against Natsuko was amazing. Is this the finals? It's the finals. I thought this was the semifinals for a second. I was like, oh my god, I might not even finish this whole show. Look at Daichi going like, hey, those chains, get that shit out of here, guys. I like how Julia goes to like use him, but then drop it and be like, use it, bitch. And then Natsuko's like, I can't remember if she uses it or not. No, she doesn't. That was so awesome. Like, this was awesome. The only problem is that I believe later Natsuko does use the chains or uses some kind of cheating. But I think it would have been perfect storytelling for the rest of this match to be completely clean and them just trying to beat each other. But at the same time, it also fits Natsuko's character to, like, fight but then start losing and think they're not good enough to win, so then they start cheating again. They wanted to be the honorable person, but they decided not to be. This is going to be a boring-ass fucking video for you guys. Like, really bad. Seriously, if anybody even gets this far, I commend you. But I really don't see what you see in this and or me. I'm worth no one's time at all. I like Natsuko's little like bah little thing. It's really cool and it's really unique to her. Hearing Daichi in the background. Yes, yes, give up, give up. Yeah, that guillotine leg drop that Natsuko does on Julia, that did not look good. It looked like the leg really hit her area. Whatever this area is. The sternum. And or neck. The crowd is really behind her, though. Like, everyone is yelling, Julia, Julia, which I really love. Because you guys know I really love Julia, and I understand that people are having a hard time adapting to her. Whether it be because of how she joined Stardom, or because you're just not resonating with her style and or character, which is perfectly fine. You know, you don't need to like the same shit that I like. But at the same time, I'm really glad the crowd is behind her. I believe that was a Death Valley driver. Or no, that was a Michinoku driver. Michinoku driver. Number 2. Or something like that. So Julia with the glorious driver. And kick out. I gotta go to the bathroom again. I'm gonna wait though. I'm gonna hold it. Oh, the Stealth Viper? Is this how she wins? I forget. She taps. Natsuko just tapped. That's cool. Okay. I forgot about that. So she won. I'm going to skip forward to her speech. I really love how someone calls her cute. And she just like shuts him down hard. And then she teases Natsuko by saying she really wanted to see Natsuko's dress. I shouldn't have drank so many so fast. I'm feeling it right now. It's not feeling good. Yeah, so she talks about how she like was doing it for Italy and all her relatives and how this was her Cinderella story. And yeah, so this is going to be the end of this. I'm tired. I just want to go to sleep. So thank you for watching. If you made it this far, you're a champ. I seriously, I don't know, maybe I will edit it a little bit, but arrivederci, good night.